I went to the store and didn't have any Heineken. Well, I like the 24s. I didn't have any. I was like, man. It's Friday. Usually I start drinking like right after work, but I just didn't feel like it today. Uh, you're listening to Forced Expression. That was Life Cycle. I think this is Downer. I remember, man, when this 7-inch came out, I just discovered Spaz, Stapled Shut, Despise You, and then Forced Expression came out. So, man, it was like a renaissance of power violence, grind, punk, hardcore. Now I don't. There's really no more power violence. It's weird. Like that was just a little time. I wonder if the director of the movie I'm going to review, Rebel Ridge by Jeremy Saulnier, I wonder if he was into power violence in the mid to late 90s. Yeah, like I was looking for movies and I was like, why haven't I seen more Jeremy Saulnier movies? Like I loved Blue Ruin, Murder Party, Green Room. And then after that, I was like, what has he done? So I looked up his movies as a Rebel Ridge, Hold On to the Dark, or Hold the Dark. I was like, where can you see? They're Netflix movies. And I was just perplexed. Like, I don't know if you've seen any of the movies I just mentioned. Murder Party, Blue Ruin, Green Room. Maybe you've seen Green Room. But Blue Ruin was the first one I saw. And I was like, wow, this is really good. Really had a mood. Kind of reminded me of stuff from like Douglas Buck and Lodge Kerrigan. Little bit. Very, maybe not as bleak as their movies are, but it had a bleakness and just its own feel to it. They did Green Room, which is really good. I got some Indian horror on Atma. And then I thought, well, where does he go from here? What is he going to do next? And I want to say he's done another movie I can't find. But this is Rebel Ridge. I thought it was like going to be like a Rambo. Kind of is. It's more like Jack Reacher. But I feel it's just very like Jeremy Saulnier just held back in this one. He wrote it. He produced it, wrote it, and directed it. I thought it was like someone else. Like it was just a story he heard. Like I read some reviews. Someone said this is kind of based on a true story. I don't know. It just didn't seem like something he would write. I thought he would go like I could see him doing like a Repo Man remake or something more punk, because he was like into like underground music. From what I've heard him say, and he's even said like, you know, like I guess he said he's not that person anymore. He wants, you know, he thought he was cool, but now he's just like, oh man. So I just can't help but I wonder what were his favorite bands. And you should see this just for the song he uses for the opening. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's old. It's metal. Made me like it. But yeah, okay, so it's about this dude's going to bail out his cousin. He's riding a bike. A nice bike. He's listening to music. He has his GPS on his phone right in front of him. And right away I was like, oh, that'd be a cool way to travel, I guess. And then the cops come and just hit him and he goes flying. He had his headphones on and the cops all, you know, I ran the siren, you evaded, I had to knock you over. They're really giving him a hard time. And then, you know, they want to he explains, I'm going to bail out my cousin, and I'm in a hurry, and they want to search his stuff. He says, like, he has a backpack on. He says no, and then they're okay. Well, we're going to call in the dogs to see if we find drugs. And he's all, if I let you search my stuff, can I just get out of here? And we'll see. But they're all probably. So he's all, okay, I consent to search. They search. They find the money that he has to bail out his cousin. Cash. It was like $10,000 to get him out. Then he had like another $26,000, I think, because they're gonna start like a trucking or fishing business or something. And the cops, well, this could be drug money. We don't know. So they seize it, and right then, like, he must get mad, but he doesn't freak out. Like, if the cops took, like, if you got pulled over and you just happen to have $36,000 on you for a legitimate reason and they just take it, you might freak out. He doesn't. He's like by the book more than they are. So, but they say, this could be drug money. We gotta figure it out, and then you can contest it or whatever. And they let him go, and he like immediately goes to try to find a lawyer to do something about it. And they tell him it's legal. Like, they have suspicion that this could be drug money, so they can take it and do whatever they want with it. And I was like, of course. Where's my beard? I was like, of course. Of course they can take it. I mean, I remember a long time ago I was at and I've been arrested for drunk driving. But even way before that, I remember I was at a club and there were these people talking. Well, I think I've said this before. They were like, well, the cops can do this, but they can't do this. The laws again. And as I was listening, I was like, they can do whatever they want. If they're whatever. Not that I'm like against the police. I'm very in favor of law enforcement. Cops doing their job. But, they're not Judge Dredd or Batman, So, this is all legal, but he wants to get his cousin out because they're gonna send him to a prison, and like there's people that want to kill his cousin for stuff that happened, and he knows that, so he's trying to get his cousin out so he doesn't get hurt or killed. Oh, excuse me. So that's like the impetus of Rebel Ridge. And the actor that plays, his name's Terry. Aaron Pierre. He's really good. He just has a great presence. Like, I thought this was going to be like the Black Rambo. It's not, but he could be Black Rambo. He'd be great, like, as a John Rambo. He's our hero. Just any. As I was watching, I was like, he could be Black Panther. But then I was like, maybe he's too tall. I was like, could he be Falcon? He could be any. He could be any. I was a Giant Man. So I'm Black Goliath. Be too old for Night Thrasher. I don't know about Blade. Maybe too young for Blade. I guess there's only one Blade. Spawn. He might be a good Spawn. He might be a really good Spawn. But yeah, he's like. Well, I guess he's like the Black Jack Reacher. Because he's Marine. He's a Marine, and he's just a hand-to-hand combat. That's his thing. And you see that through the movie. I don't want to give any more away. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is too long for any movie. No one gets killed. That's why I think like Saulnier was holding back. Green Room was really violent. I wonder if he was like, okay, I did that, like extreme violence, maybe he'd pull back. He doesn't even really beat people up. He's almost like he treats them like children. He just restrains them and holds them, which is very believable. Oh yeah, Don Johnson is in this, and he's really good. Man, and I thought this was like from 2017, 18. It's from 24. Don Johnson's like 74 in this. He's really good, man. I think he has a better career as he's gotten older and he's come out in better movies. I mean, Miami Vice is awesome. It has become one of my favorite shows. But he's just so good and not likable, but likable at the same time. Yeah, I don't want to get... Oh, there's an actress in here. Anna Sophia Robb. And as soon as she's on screen, I was like, man, who is this girl? She's like elfish, pixie-ish. And she reminds me almost like a cross between Jodie Foster and Holly Hunter. To me, she sounds a lot like Jodie Foster. She just has this face. She has short hair, just, yeah, like a pixie. And she's very likable. Like, I can see her just coming out and just anything. Tinkerbell, Peter Pan. Yeah, that's what she looks like. There's a couple of tropey moments in this that happen. It's not perfect, but they make a good team. James Cromwell's in this. I was waiting. I was like, there's going to be like there's going to be a moment where like some extreme violence happens, but no, there's some violence, some good gunshots that are very intense, but there's never there's no like head explosions or decapitations and nothing like so. If you go into it knowing that, I think that'll make it better. But I really wasn't expecting that anyway. It was a very engaging story. I wonder where, well, like I said, someone said this is kind of based on a true story, so I wonder if that's where Saulnier got the idea for it. He wrote it. And it's very, like, a lot of stuff I don't understand about the way the law works. Because when they take his money and he goes to the lawyer and then the girl, her name's Summer, she's like she's not a lawyer yet, but she works in the law office or like for the city at the town hall or whatever. I know it's not the town hall, but he's like, is this legal? She's like, it's a law that they can just so that's, yeah, the whole thing is that Don Johnson, they just arrest people if they have money, if they have large amounts, and then also, like, I'm pretty sure most of these people are criminals. That's how they're keeping their law enforcement agency alive in the town. They're just taking money from these people and they're just trying to protect that. And Terry is trying to save his cousin, so that's where they clash. Overall, should you watch it? Yeah. But I was really thinking, man, where's Saulnier gonna go from here? I think this won some awards. It's a movie. Like, this could have come out. I guess it's a Netflix movie. I don't know why. Like, this perfect theater movie. I think. And actually, when I started it, like, I was my mom had watched it, and I was just weird. Like, Jeremy Saulnier, he's like a punk, like underground dude, but then he makes this movie. Now he's like making movies for Netflix, and just like normal people are seeing them. They don't know about Murder Party or Blue Ruin. It's weird. Like, he was underground, just like music. He's like bands. He was underground, and then he got mainstream, but still not like he's better than whatever like mainstream movie director you want to name. He's better than they are, but then like a lot of filmmakers, he's just like pulling back. He doesn't want to go. I don't know. He doesn't want to make. I can't even think of a movie. Let's see. He doesn't want to make like the Seventh Curse, like his equivalent, like the Seventh Curse, or Lady Terminator, or even like the Punisher Warzone, Dread 3D. Because he could really make something like really crazy and but with like a good story. But just like the guys who made can't remember the name of The Guest or What Follows. They just all seem to be holding back, or like they're like Richard Lehman. Richard Lehman never held back. He always went for it. But also as he progressed, he got better, and he like Night on Lonesome October is so good, but he really left out a lot of gore and rape and murder and disgust. But it's so good. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about how why doesn't like he could have made Toxic Avenger, he could have made the Long Walk. I don't know, but it's Rebel Ridge. It's a good movie. I'm really glad I was engaged the whole time. But I did feel the 2 hour and 10 minute runtime. And then again, once again, like it's not the raid. The fighting's not equal to the raid, but it's really good. More like it's almost like wrestling. He does a lot of. I don't know. I don't watch MMA. Maybe like in between MMA and wrestling because he does some good takedowns. He does like a suplex, some body to body takedowns. Yeah, he's like Captain America. So, I still keep going down. I'm holding at 3 reviews for the weekend. I'm gonna do more. Let's see what happens. But Rebel Ridge, that's a cool title. And yeah, there's some really there's like one very hateable deputy, and it's not really a spoiler. There's one part where he's beating down like this bad deputy, and so it looked like he was hitting a fake head, because he's just that was the one like, I thought he killed him, but because I knew he wasn't gonna kill anyone, but he demolished this dude. So that was cool. So Rebel Ridge, check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got your zine yet. And I'll talk to you in a little bit. So got a couple more beers. See what happens. Later.